Hello and welcome to the Barber's Take. My name is Jesse, the barber, and today we're going to be going over a little about myself. This is kind of like a meet and greet so you can gain perspective of where my opinions and my takes come from. All right, so a little bit about myself. I'm a divorced father of 6, 4 girls, 2 boys, and a couple of them are quite the miracle. After vasectomy, God blessed me with twins. All right, we'll talk about that in another episode. I am currently in a long-term relationship, going great. And so a little bit about the business part of me. So I've been a barber for 22 years, and I've also had my own shop for 19 of those years. I've also been a realtor for 14 years. I've recently, as of late, we opened up and started 3 new businesses. Those are Lucky Dog Cart, which is a hot dog catering business. And then we opened up the Steam Genie, which is a carpet cleaning business. And then we have a new one, but it has no name yet. It's only like a week or 2 old. It's still in its infancy. But it came about because of what we're currently in, this COVID. I don't know about you, but it's been a long time since I've been able to take my gal out to the movies. So I figured, why not bring the movies to other people? And so that's what we did. We created an outdoor movie theater, and it's 200 inches diagonal. And it's got great sound, great picture, great everything, and it's quite easy to set up. So it'll be a great adventure, setting up and sharing movies and bringing a little bit of normalcy to people's lives. So now we're going to go a little deeper in my story and perspective. My birthday's coming up in another month on Halloween, and I'll be 48. So 48 years ago, a 13-year-old girl gave birth to me, and then gave me up for adoption right away. And I lived in foster care for 6 years. And then after that, I was adopted. Both situations, as far as the foster care and adoptive family, great families, right? So the butlers they did their job and raised me until I was 6. Then I'm gonna say adoptive family, so that way you kind of understand. But my mother and father that raised me, the Crouches, they both great families. But that being said, I struggled at times, and at times I still do, with fear, Fear I wasn't good enough, fear for this, fear for that. And I don't know if it was the adoption part or the not being raised in foster care, all these different things that fed a little bit here, a little bit there of the inner negativity that I have. I don't know about you, but I've had it, and I battle with it sometimes. So a little bit more about that fear. I see fear as a veil or as a curtain. And as we push past that fear, on the other side is growth. Growth in a lot of different ways. And some of the ways that I've seen it in myself, and hopefully you can see it in yourself, would be spiritual growth, developing a lot of different things, right? So the things that I've seen in myself is faith. So that was the one that was in my head there. But faith. And it didn't come overnight, and it didn't come the first time I pushed past fear. But the faith, it's a development, and it's a growing process. Just as this right now, what I'm doing is quite awkward for me. Sharing my life story. I never... it was one of those things I kind of hid, I wouldn't really talk about it. And I know that if I can do this and I push past it, what else can I do? And I hope you get that mentality, or develop it at least, or baby steps towards it. If you can do something that you never thought you saw yourself doing, and you push past the fear to grow, what is going to stop you next? Without fear, that sometimes holds us back, and that inner negativity, once we push past that, you're going to open a business, or you're going to see bigger and better things in yourself than you currently do. And that's one of the goals of this channel.